Hi folks, this is Henry. Henry, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
This is Henry. Henry is 9 years old. He just turned 9 this summer, and last fall we found a project for Henry. He wanted to work on something, and we were lucky enough to find an old 1935 Ford Flathead pickup truck in a barn about an hour away from here. We're up in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, and Henry is he started doing some work on it. The engine is stuck right now. We tried to pull it over and oil up the cylinders, but it wasn't working out very well, so he took one of the cylinder heads off and found that it's got a badly rusted cylinder. Now he's taking the other cylinder head off to see how that side is. We might end up either sleeving that cylinder or replacing the whole engine assembly, depending on what he finds on the other side. When he's done with this other cylinder head, we're gonna clean up the transmission a little bit so we can get at the bolts. They're really gunked up and you can't even see the bolts right now. There's so much oil and crud on them. And then he's gonna get the motor ready to pull out, and I'm gonna help him hoist it out of here. But for the most part, Henry's gonna do the work on this truck himself, with a little bit of guidance from me, his dad. The truck needs just about everything. It's mostly there, but it needs a lot of parts. You can see the grill here, bumper bracket broken. There's a lot of sheet metal work to do. It's fairly solid. There are some little rust holes in it. There's a lot of dents and dings. This truck was on the farm in a building since 1963. It was driven in 1963, and we just pulled it out last fall. So it sat a long time, and before that it was on the same farm since it was brand new, so it never left the farm. It's a true farm truck, and it's got all the dings and dents of an old farm truck. Still has the original interior. We're looking at the interior here. This is the seat, the front seat, and you can see it is pretty much original. Some of this is the original fabric. At some point we'd like to get that freshened up a little bit. And there's a chunk missing off the steering wheel here. The dash gauges are there, bit weathered. We're hoping we can get some of those to work again if we get the motor back together. It needs door panels, inside door panels, some of the chrome hardware it's going to need. But Henry's thinking for right now we're going to do the mechanical stuff, and if we can find enough parts to clean it up a little bit more after it's running, then we'll do it. So if any of you folks out there know where there's parts for an old Ford pickup truck, it'd have to be a 1935 to 1937 as far as body parts or engine parts. Go ahead and let us know, because Henry's going to be looking for parts for a while. We're going to let him get this other cylinder head off. I'll probably have to help him loosen it up from the block once he gets the bolts off, and we'll see what that other piston bank looks like. So we'll touch back with you guys a little bit later after we get things, probably get the engine pulled out, and we'll touch base with you guys again later.